What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Duel, back here with another Diablo 4 video, and today I wanted to talk about how many Resplendent Sparks you can get this season. Now, historically, it's been only two, and it's been one from completing, or actually maybe it was three. I'm gonna guess two or three, but historically it's been one from killing Lilith on any torment difficulty, two from finishing the season journey gifts, and then three finishing or like the story quest line caches or whatever you call that, and then this season journey. Now jumping right into Diablo 4, we're gonna get five Resplendent Sparks this season. So let me explain really quick. So first off, as I just mentioned, you still get a Resplendent Spark from killing Lilith, and the Resplendent Spark. Now, just to recap, if you don't know what a Resplendent Spark is, a Resplendent Spark is just this purple little spark that you get just playing Diablo 4. They're like one of the rarest things in the game, and you can use it to craft a Mythic Unique, which Mythic Unique is obviously one of the best items you can get in the entire game. Now, you don't have to have a Resplendent Spark to get a Mythic Unique. A Mythic Unique can drop randomly throughout the world, but the main place that you can get them from is through bossing, doing boss runs on either T3 or T4. Those are going to be the best chance to actually drop Mythic Uniques. And then you can also salvage those Mythic Uniques to get a Resplendent Spark. But I digress. That's not what we're here to talk about. But I just wanted to give that little recap before jumping into that. So, like I mentioned earlier, you get a Resplendent Spark from killing Lilith. And now you get two, count them, two Resplendent Sparks this season. You get one from completing this chapter here. So you got chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chapter 6, and then chapter 7 you get a Resplendent Cache. So that's three. And then you get another one by doing the Divine Favor, which is just the seasonal cache that I mentioned earlier. Boom, you get a Resplendent Cache. So you might be thinking, where's the fifth one coming from? What are you talking about? Well, let me show you what I'm talking about. The last one comes from a Goblin event coming to Diablo 4, and it's actually coming in 2 days. Now, this is the first time, at least in a while, where they've done an event that is like during peak Diablo 4 season, because usually they do an event like this, but it's after the season. After, when I say season, I say like probably the first 3 weeks of the season have already been gone by. People have already maxed out everything and they've done the season quest line and they move on. Well, now they're changing things up a little bit. Not only are they shadow dropping the paladin, which we'll talk about that in another video, they're giving us this Goblin event. So if you read through this here, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but basically a bunch of goblins are going to be running around. You can get these little goblin gift bags that you can complete a goblin reputation board, and then you'll get rewards and open up caches and stuff like that. And then they'll have free gifts in the shop that you can open up through January 6th here. And they kind of, I think this is what you get. You hear the free gifts here. Yeah, 2018 you can get this trophy. And then I think this is a trophy too. I'm not really sure what this is, but I digress. You get this, and then you get the cool little reindeer mount here. Yeah, so a bunch of cool stuff here, but that's not the, that's obviously not the crux of what we were talking about here. We're wanting to talk about the Resplendent Spark. Upon each tier unlock, visit the Goblin Square in Kyovashad to claim your reward caches. The final, repeatable tier rewards a Resplendent Spark on first completion. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, our fifth Resplendent Spark. So let's recap. You get one from Lilith, you get two from the season journey, you get one from the Heavenly Divine Favor season reward cache, and you get one from this Goblin event. So this is the most Resplendent Sparks we've ever gotten in the history of Diablo 4, as far as I know. So there's plenty of Resplendent Sparks to go around. Now, remind you, you only need two Resplendent Sparks to craft a Mythic Unique. Now, you can either go to the blacksmith and get a Mythic Cache, or, which is like a cache that just drops a random Mythic Unique, which, cross your fingers on that, you could do that route. Or you can gather up the runes that you need, go to the jeweler, and craft a mythic unique of your choosing. Those are the routes, or you can also do bossing on T3 or T4, kill Duriel and Endario, or killing Belial. In my opinion, those are the best ways to get a mythic item to drop. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't get a mythic on T3 or even on T2, but the chances are much higher on Tier 4, obviously, because it's more difficult. So, anyway, that's really all I wanted to cover. Just wanted to talk about the amount of Resplendent Sparks that we're getting this season. It's kind of crazy. I'll talk about it in another video, but I basically been calling this the season of juiced because, I mean, look at this. We're getting divine gifts, and it's just juicing all these activities. I really wish this was a permanent mechanic in the game, but, you know, we'll save that for another video. But, yeah, I'll just leave it there. What do you think about the amount of Resplendent Sparks we're getting this season? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? I personally don't have an opinion on it. I get to blast. It gives me things to do. And, you know, Mythic Uniques never hurt. So, I'll wrap it up there. Let me know what you think. If you made it this far in the video, feel free to like and subscribe. You do not have to, but it does help out the channel a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.